Okay, so, sometimes we have to talk about how's it going when we're blogging. And time we was at a sit down, and the question of how to gain a following or how to go viral came up. It wasn't really a cut and dry, cut and paste topic. It was more of a lot of creative ideas, a lot of there's no formula for success. There's no formula to go viral. However, there are certain ways or certain methods that you can follow in order to, I guess, get a certain fan base or have multiple people view or see what you're doing. So recently, Facebook has added a live option to their app. That was a method for them. However, because I don't know if you guys remember when they first got the app and people read the description upon downloading, and one of the things was that basically they're taking information off your phone. They're using that information to sell you other stuff. They also are asking to have access to your phone, your messages, and stuff like that. So it was more like a privacy, like a breach of your privacy. So no one wanted to download the app, and no one, including me. I was so not for that app, and I wouldn't have gotten the app if I didn't see this new live option. It was something that was astonishing to me. I was like, oh my god, you can go live, and then now if you have the app, you can also create your profile picture to be a video. And I thought that was cool, which is similar to what Snapchat is doing. And obviously Facebook did not come up with live, but because there was Ustream, and then YouTube ended up doing it, and other social media outlets did similar things. So, but because we're all on Facebook, it was like, how about we have this option and see what happens? And I'm pretty sure many people, because of that, download the app. Because I was one of them. I was like, I can't do it regular. I need this app. And I got the app, and now I'm just stuck going live. So that brings me to another topic, which is to the topic, which is how to get a lot of views and so forth. So one thing we did speak about is having a target market. And even when I'm doing business and things like that, that is the first thing, or one of the first things you need to do, is you need to think of who is your target market. On my YouTube, my target market is mostly people who are into beauty and cosmetics, and then I also have the target market for the comedy and stuff like that. Not so much on my YouTube, but still. So yeah, so you think about your target market. I put up a live video when I was in California. No, matter of fact, no, not even that one. Another one. I put up a live video when I came back to Brooklyn. The live video was just me washing my hair. Not even washing. It was just me putting gel in my hair and doing like a wash and go. Right now, I want to say within 2 hours, I had about hundreds of views. The next day, I was in thousands. So I'm probably like almost near 1.5, whatever, something like that. But it was just astonishing. And then right after that, other things opened up. People started asking me to do their products, like when I was just doing my YouTubes. People started, wanting me to showcase their products online. People wanted me to, but people already was asking me that, but new people was doing this because of the video, because of how many people were seeing it, how many people were liking it, how many people were sharing it, how many people were just, they can see the views on it. So that's another way, is just doing something that maybe is normal for you, but other people are also interested. Is the natural hair it is more popular now. I've been doing it for a long time, but it is more popular now. People are just coming into their own. They are feeling more comfortable being themselves, and there a lot of people only had perms for so long since they were born. Like they didn't even have an option. Well, since they not since they were born, hopefully not, but they didn't even have an option to just be natural. So they and whoever was around them, they didn't teach them to love their natural hair. So that is definitely a big fan base, a big target market. When I was on YouTube, well, this is going on YouTube as well, but when I was on YouTube, my hair videos, I was doing like, weaves. I did a lot of stuff. So I was transitioning at that time. And I just checked my views yesterday. The two highest videos is 16,000 views, and the other one is 58,000 views. So yeah, it really does get up there, especially if it's a specified target market. And with those, I wasn't even sharing. I wasn't even doing too much. I just had it online. I used the tags, which is another thing you need to do. Use the tags, use the meta tags, use the hashtags, whatever you want to call them. Use them. They will help benefit, or name certain things so that when people search it, they can find you. If you know what it is or what it's about, use certain names so that when they search for something, they can find you. Okay, so that's that. Another thing that you can do to gain followers and to go viral is keep sharing. Share on groups. So I'm gonna keep sticking to the natural hair. I went on the natural hair groups. I shared a video. I went on, try to go on all of them, even if it's out of your state. Another thing you can do is call up your people. Call up anybody you know or message them. Hey, can you share my video? Everybody's not going to do it. A lot of people feel like, who are you? Or even if you are really close to them, they don't want to share your stuff. It could be any type of agenda they have, or they just want their own stuff on their wall. That's okay. If you ask everybody in your phone book, everybody in your social media, but do it one by one. Because if you do it in a group, you're definitely not going to get it done. But one by one, make it seem more personal. You will be able to gain more followers that way. I don't really go too hard doing that. I don't even do that much, so at all, really. But I do put it in comments, like, share, whatever. So I'm pretty sure if I end up going one by one, I can get that video to be, who knows, in the millions. Okay, so that's another way. And one more thing that I wanted to say is to be unique. I always stress this too. Like, you must be unique in whatever you do. I understand, like, you might see somebody doing something and what works for them works for them. It might not work for you. You can try it, of course. Like, even with the hair, some products that works for me is not gonna work for others. And I know that, they know that. Like, I want to say, like, the Eco Styler Gel, the one that I use now, has like the conditioner in it. However, a lot of girls, they said like that it may make their hair brittle. That's okay. It's no problem. To each its own. Like, to each his own. The same thing with clothing. We come in many shapes and sizes. It's no way that what I might wear might look as appealing or even be comfortable on someone else. So yeah, just create your own. You can create your own niche. You can create your own avenue. For example, back in the day, there wasn't any rock. Someone decided, hey, this sounds cool, let's do this. They created their own, no matter what was working before. And that goes with your blogs, that goes with whatever you're doing. I don't know how to say, because if you're like trying to imitate someone else, it might not come as good because it doesn't flow with you. It's not as natural, as you might not be comfortable with that. So if I see somebody do a certain hair video, is no way that I can imitate it word for word or do exactly how she does it or he does it. There's no way. And even if I do imitate it, it's gonna look fraudulent. Like, oh, we already seen that last week, or did you get it? Let me look at the dates because I feel like I've seen this already, or many people probably have already seen it. So when it comes to you doing it, it's just like whatever. They just put it to the side, like old news. Okay, and lastly, for real, this is the last thing, is to always have fun. I understand a lot of people want to sell your products, you want to get your followers up and things like that, but when you're connecting with others, or even if you're going to ask them to share stuff or you're going to post on somebody else's page, don't always be strictly about business. It is weird. It's uncomfortable, especially when you don't talk to somebody for a long time or you haven't ever talked to them, and then the first thing you say is, okay, so are you ready to buy this from me, or can you share this for me, or things like that. Is very uncomfortable, and it makes people want to get away from you. It's like, come on, you can't expect someone to just look out for you if they feel like it's not genuine or you're not genuinely there to connect with them, especially on social media, which is why a lot of people don't share things from you or from others that just come and say, hey, share this for me. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've ever had a video go viral, what did you do? Was it by mistake, or was it using hard work and the methods that I spoke of? Another question is, do you feel that I'm just talking out of my behind? Do you feel that these methods will work if you've never had anything go viral? Thank you, and see you next time.